it would be really costly. So they will discuss about the money. So it would be around 85 lakhs. So for the total. So the thing is, what they do is the following. They cut the body into pieces. Means they are going to cut the body, and all the cancer cells will be removed, and they are going to implant a good cells. This is the entire process. So there is a specific part of the body which needs to be removed. It should be cut into pieces, and then they have to remove. So this is what. But the success rate is around 80-85%. The 15% is not there. But 85% of the thing is being successful. So you can go ahead with us. So then they say, okay, please proceed with this. So what they do is they will have all the documentaries. So all these people will sign, and then they will go to the father. So father, this is what the thing, you please go to sign. So he will see what is it. So he says, we are going to do the operation. He says, I am not going to sign this. So he says, no, we will try. No, I am not going to sign. You know what is the reason he gives? He gives, she, okay, my wife, the day she is born and she is growing. So even before marriage, for any problem, she has lived with Tirtham, Rayara Mantrakshara. So these are the two things that was going all throughout her life. And if such a body is going to get cancer disease, I don't want her body to get into pieces, to get into operation with scissors. I am not going to sign. So your father, you are still in olden days. So we are all in Adhunika science. The people who are more scientists who says that I want logic. This is where I also get so much irritated. So because there are things which cannot be answered. So when the kid says, is your father really your father, you don't have an answer because your mother told that he is your father. Yeah? So for every reason, for every single reason, you cannot go for a logical explanation. There are Vedas, there are Upanishads, where you have to dive into oceans in order to understand what is there. So father, it is our mother, you have to please sign and we are going to get operated. He says, no, I am not going to do that. Whatever you want to do, you please go ahead. I am going with the Rayar Mritika and Mantrakshade, I am going to the guest house and I am going to pray to Rayar. He just vanishes off. And what the three children, three big boys, what they do is, doctor, don't listen to my father. Okay? You please proceed with the operation. This is what we are going to sign and give. So he signs and gives, and tomorrow, the next day morning is the operation. They have operation theatre, the doctors are ready, everything is ready. So these kids will go home. The next day morning, the doctor, the main doctor and his assistant, 3 doctors steps into the operation theatre. So they are there in the operation theatre. So he was about to do the operation, the scissor, all the dresses, everything is ready. He takes the scissor and he is about to do the operation. Immediately he gets the giddiness. The main doctor who is supposed to do the operation gets the giddiness and he just falls in the operation theatre. So he is about to do, because the patient is already given the anesthesia, but he is not able to do the operation. He says, I am not able to do anything. Let us postpone it to afternoon. Okay, we are going to do the operation, but in the afternoon. So morning we are not going to do because I am not feeling well. So he goes out. And this is there in the Geslos Hospital. It's one of the major cancer hospitals in Mumbai. And the doctor is still there. So the main cancer doctor is still alive. So the doctor comes back in the afternoon. So he is all well. So by the time he comes, his BP has raised. So they have to again go and do the entire scanning. So all the scanning and things so that they can carry out with the operation. So when they scan and do the next for the operation, they see the cancer cells, they are not able to see the cancer cells. They are not able to see the cancer cells. So they have reports from past 3-4 months because it is the recent third stage cancer that went. They have all the reports. They compare both the reports which is being taken immediately in the afternoon and one which was being taken in the morning. There are no cancer cells at all. And he gets shock of the life. He says this is just impossible. So again he gets into scanning. The entire thing will be scanned. There are no signs of cancer. And this is where he tells to all the 3 will go to the guest house to see the father, and the father is with the mantrakshara just lying down below the Rayar Bhavachitra, saying that he has to help his wife. Yeah. So and then he comes and he says, father says, you are a billionaire, so but we have the mantrakshara which is his boon. So which is not comparable to anyone in the entire world. So this is being documented in the hospital, saying that miracle which is being happened, which cannot be explained, is what has happened with the entire incidents, which has happened just 10 years back. So only thing to say, all the stories is just to make sure that you people are already there in the lotus feet of heaven, but beyond that we have to have jnana abhivriddhi. So just to have this materialistic happiness is not the end. There are things that have to go above, so that we all pray Lord to give more and more jnana towards the lotus feet, bhakti towards Him, and then vairagya for the materialistic world. So we have to come out of materialistic world, get attached to good people, get detached to bad people. This is what we say. So having said this, we are going to proceed with the final part of it. We are already getting late, yes. We have two Sankirtanas where we can all join, which we, every year we chant Jai Jai Vive Raghavendra, and then it will be followed by Archana. So all are requested, whoever who wants to take Archana, which I always say even the last year, so the people who are going to give contribution will all be gone to the temple for sure. Because of the lack of space, we are doing it here. So I request you to take the Archana ticket. So Ayya will perform the Archana, and then followed by Mahamangalarti, and then the Mahaprasadam. All are requested to proceed to wait for another 30-45 minutes, so that we will do Mangala for this program.